Look, come on, girl. Come on. You over here want to be in the camera so bad. Come here. Look. Oh. He wasn't wanting to be in the camera, but I guess he is now. The one that wanted to be in the camera acting scared. Come here, girl.
Okay. We live?
Come here, girl. We live?
Yeah, we live.
Say less. Who want to do an introduction today, man?
Dude, I guess I'll do it. Welcome back to Arc 1, the beginning. This is episode 4. You got Steve Ounces, my brother ECG, my co-host Slim, and we have a special guest today. You'd like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Heath, and this is my first appearance.
It's nice to have you, man.
Yeah, we glad to have you.
And I do want to just correct what you said, because technically speaking, we have 2 special guests today.
I mean, you're right.
Because Chris is without a doubt a special guest, man. Having this nigga on the show is actually that shit got me excited.
Oh,
And today we actually, I know the show is usually about our anime topics, and, we like to throw our gaming in there, but today we actually gonna throw y'all for a loop, because we actually bringing up K-dramas. The niggas been doing they shit for a good little minute. We all been watching them shit, so I think it's about time for us to go ahead and put y'all up on game and get y'all hip as well. For those watching the show, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
So, what we gonna finish it off with Weak Hero. I don't even want to start this shit off with Weak Hero, y'all. The episode's name's Weak Hero. We gotta finish it off with that one. So to start off with, man, there's a lot there that me personally I truly love and I would love to talk about. Alice in the Borderlands to me is a great one for people to start off with. If you like that dystopian world, you like people, you like survival type shit, that one is one that I would highly recommend. It's pretty much people pretty much wake up in a world where it's the world they know just destroyed, and now they're pretty much having to play these life or death games for visas, which only last couple days to like 2 weeks type shit. Once your visa's up, you got to play another game of life or death, or else they taking your ass off anyways type. So to me, I thought it was a great plot. I thought the character development was actually hella dope. They definitely brought in some well-deserved sentimental moments, which to me, I feel like a lot of shows kind of like force a lot of sentimental moments to where it don't feel genuine or anything like that. They didn't do that at all with this show. And to me, yo, top tier, man. If you ain't hip, I definitely would say recommend that shit.
Okay. See, I heard of Alice in Borderland. It's been in my list for a long time, collecting dust. I was a little iffy on it, but you recommended it to me, so I should have been hopped on the train.
Bruh, that one is one that I was honestly on the fence of it personally, just because of the name. The name itself didn't intrigue me as much as a lot of other ones. So I scrolled past it a million times, and then I think I started getting on to like those animes where it's like those survival animes. And so, me just feeling like shit, fuck it. I'm kind of just like in that kind of vibe right now anyways. I turned that bitch on, and from the very first episode, they had me. They had me. So it was definitely one of those that I was definitely on the fence about, but the moment I did turn that bitch on, it was worth it.
Okay.
Think of it like rankings of kings, bro. You're gonna scroll past that shit a lot just because you're sure about it. But the moment you watch that shit,
You
you
locked
bet.
in. I got you.
Yeah, so that's one of those for me. And I true knowing you, Steve, I already know you're gonna be on that same type tip.
Especially if you're trying to compare it to ranking of kings.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
remember from the last episode? That's my joint. Like shit.
bruh. Bruh, everything that you feel, everything you see, everything that they do, you feel like was worthwhile. Everything that happened, and there's a lot of people that motherfucker close to dying, a lot of new bonds cut short. There's a lot of shit going on, and it definitely gives you anime vibes to where it draws you into a character. It makes you really fuck with this character, and then out of nowhere, they're gone.
Mm.
So it definitely gives you like that anime type vibe, but live action. And it's not gonna give you no anime action, of course, but everything that they do and everything they build up to, even the way they put that shit together, to me, yeah, that that's what I had to bring that one up first. I know there's some other ones that we want to bring up. I definitely want to hear y'all take on some shit, but that one, fuck what y'all gotta say. That one we gotta put up there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with that.
True. I mean, everybody been hip to Hellbound, right?
Yeah.
Like that was really like my first introduction to actually realizing like the potential of K dramas.
Mm-hmm.
Like from just emotion alone with that. Like shoot, you can explain Hellbound better than me.
Oh yeah, Hellbound was live. You know, did y'all watch Hellbound?
I did. I don't think I finished it, if I'm being
Nah, I
completely
didn't.
honest with you, but I watched a good bit of it.
Yeah, like people had their death dates. You know what I'm saying? And it really didn't matter if you did anything wrong or right. It'll just show up. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it really got fucked up when they was trying to sacrifice a baby for it.
Yeah.
And so like, but the baby still, you know, even though the baby got cooked, they brought the baby back. Like you know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. It was super live. Like I like the way they do their dramas. You know what I'm saying? It's just a different niche. Like you know, I don't know.
Factory.
Yeah,
I've been saying that for a minute, bro. Like them Korean. Look, I don't even know if I want to call them Koreans, Asians, Chinese, Japanese. So I want to just say the Orientals. The Orientals been cooking on shit with the shows lately. Like they have honestly been in a bag. I put they shows over American shows, man. America winning with the movies, but the Koreans they winning with the actual TV shows, the live actions and shit, the
oh
animation
yeah,
too. Like they they know what they doing. They
See,
know.
it's mainly because they got their choreography down pat. Like
Mm-hmm,
when it comes to fight scenes, you can tell like they know what they're doing. It's not like they had to practice as hard when it comes to it. Like,
that's true, but I think it's more than just the choreography with like the fight scenes and stuff. Like to me personally, I feel like you get more emotion in the characters. Like you actually get their actors putting a lot more effort than American actors, in my eyes. Personally speaking, I mean, if we just think about it, think about dub and sub. You get American Dragon Ball Z, they're you get,
hmm
Chinese, get Japanese. Ah! You feel me? So they're
yeah,
giving
it's,
you a
it's a different.
totally different aura when they're doing stuff, and you feel you believe it a lot more in my
yeah.
eye.
It's like
So
they put their heart and soul in the dialogue too.
Exactly. So I think it's more than just the choreography. To me, they are like they putting they all into that shit. And to me, it's actually showing. Like they they out there and they trying to do their shit and they doing it. So to me, yeah, it's more than just the choreography. They're doing a lot of things right. A lot of things right. And what was the other one that I was telling you? The Kingdom. Yo, I literally right before we started this, I ended up finding out that they actually have 1 through 4 movies. I've only seen the first one, which is one of those Korean drama movies. Yo, it's top tier. So the basis of that one is pretty much you got these two. All right, so you got a little boy, and then you got another little boy, and the little one of the little boys was an orphan. You know, he had nobody. They pretty much took him in, type shit. So these two kids is pretty much being raised together, and they pretty much tell each other like, "Yo, we're gonna train every single day so we can pretty much like build ourselves up so we can be some warriors for the king type shit." Because they're nothing at this point. They scum. They ain't got a fucking cent to their name type shit. One day, one of the brothers gets accepted by the king. He's like, "Yo, I accepted if my bro could go with." They're like, "Nah, we don't want your bro. We just want you. Come on, bring your ass on," type shit. Next thing you know, fast forward, his brother pops up, with some bad news type shit on his deathbed, and that leads the brother that got left behind down this path that was pretty much laid out for him by fate. And without saying too much, hopefully that gives enough of a description to catch your attention. And one of the things that I really love about it is it kind of gives you like vibes of like the old like Japanese movies, like with the dynasty shit, with the armies and shit like that. Like it gives me those type vibes, but it's only following this dude and this scum ass little nigga go through some shit. And watching his progress throughout just the first movie was super intriguing. I'm having to watch the second, third, and fourth. I never even realized they had them shits.
Yeah, we was talking about that before we started the podcast.
Yeah.
Our list of stuff to watch, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm right there with you. Like from especially since you explained it more in detail. Like, yeah, that's right up my alley. I'm gonna definitely check it out.
Bro, that shit's tough, bro. It's tough. Like it gives you a sense of loyalty. It gives you a sense of redemption. It gives you a sense of someone proving himself worthy of some shit that nobody thought he was.
See, that's one thing I can say about these K dramas. They do real good when it comes to character development.
Hella good. Hella good.
I mean, like better than most animes. So
Yeah. 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 Like, bruh. Ah, man. See, I could go on with these K dramas all day, bro. Like I've actually been loving those just like I have animes, and we some anime fiend ass niggas. So them K dramas, hold on, let me just pull up my little list of other shit so I can start going through them because I got a wide list.
Is Mickey part of it? Because Mickey had a live action too, didn't he?
oh, you talking about Parasite?
Parasite.
Yeah.
Hey, I was just
New
telling them about that
a new
Parasite live action.
called Parasite the Gray. That means you got to get into, and it's
Yeah,
not like 100%
that was one that I was
like
just
with the
telling them about.
like it's not 100% with the original anime storyline, but it's still like a part of that same story
Mhm.
is just a new person fusing with a parasite and still having their sentience at the same time.
Mhm.
But yeah, now we definitely gotta watch that. I seen the trailer of it. And just from the
Man, look,
trailer alone, like I was like, yeah,
let me
like
tell you something, bro. Parasite was one of those ones that like, because I was actually watching that one. I think when I started watching it when they had like 5 episodes, so I actually got to like update myself on it and get to like watch them week by week. Yo, that was one of those ones that I was like dead ass super stoked to watch every week. Every week I was over there at work looking that shit. Yo, they got a new episode. What's that shit going on? Like I'm telling my clients, yo, hey, look, I can't even talk to you right now. I'm over here watching this shit for real. Like, yo, you got a question? Go ask the other, the other staff type shit. Cause I'm not gonna lie, that shit really had me, and I think they did amazing with the animation, bro. Which some of those type shits, I feel like they kind of try to do too much with like the CGI arms and all that extra shit. But I actually thought they did really good with that shit. I don't think that they tried to do too much. You knew exactly what you was getting from the start.
you talking about live action.
Yeah, the live action.
Okay. So you seen it already?
Hell yeah,
You talking
nigga.
about the
Hell
first
yeah.
one?
No, he talking about the
No,
So-
I'm talking
like,
about Parasite the Grey, the live
okay,
action.
okay.
he
That
started
shit.
with the first one, then he ended up moving towards the new joint too. Like tricked
Bruh.
us a little bit.
What
Look,
about Alchemist?
Full Metal.
Full Metal. Yeah.
Full
I
Metal
mean,
Hard.
like, man, you can never go wrong with Full Metal Alchemist.
Full
Like,
Metal Hard. I just haven't watched the live action yet because I
ah,
was a little bit skeptical, if I'm being honest.
listen, I'm gonna keep it real. If you want to watch the live action, don't go into it hoping it is gonna be like the anime, either the original anime or Brotherhood. Like, do not
Mhm.
go into it like that because you will see subtle differences.
Okay, because that's the reason I was iffy on watching it because I seen the actual anime. I wasn't sure.
And unlike the K dramas that we've been discussing, like their dub is literally the anime's dub. So, and they're really like taking dubs from both the original Full Metal and Brotherhood. So it's uh, for real. I give it a 3 or a 4.
A 3 or a 4 that doesn't build too much suspense, man.
Yeah, it's
We're
really
trying.
one of those enter at your own risk type thing.
See, this supposed to be S rank reviews, not C rank reviews.
Oh shoot, that was an S-rank review for what not to watch.
What about you, Heath? Man, go ahead. What's a show you want to put us up on, man? What's some K dramas you hip to?
The only one I'm tapped into like that is probably Bloodhounds.
Yo,
See, we was talking about
Bloodhounds
getting
is
into Bloodhound
hard,
too.
bro. Like I've actually been tapping into Bloodhounds. I think I'm almost at the end of season 1. I believe. I believe. Don't
Yeah.
don't 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 fact check me on that. But I believe I'm close to finishing season 1. But that one I'm actually really enjoying. Like, and to me, it gives me a kind of a different vibe than the other ones that I've been watching. It actually follows a dude whose background is boxing and shit. And due to certain circumstances, he's running with some people, but he's trying to help people, but also getting into shit at the same time. But it's hard. I don't want to say too much because truthfully, I feel like that's when you really got to tap into. It's definitely going to be different than any of the other like live action like K dramas that I bring up. But nonetheless, that shit's hard, and it's definitely one that you want to look for if you're looking for like some actual cold action shit, like hand to hand combat. They got that shit.
Oh yeah.
They got they got the hand-to-hand combat shit on lock with the actual like K-dramas to me personally, and I watch a lot of them, man, and there's a lot that has that shit. Let alone I still haven't watched that House of Ninjas. I still got to check that shit out. So I can't completely like just tell you like they got the best like combat on there, but their combat is top tier. I love that shit.
Yeah, I definitely gotta check House of Ninjas.
House of Bruh.
Just
House of
just based
Ninjas
off
I
of the
have to
name, it
check out.
seems live.
Like House of Ninjas is one that I'm actually super excited about. And if y'all know me well enough, man, y'all know for the past like 2 years I've been like hugely into like ninja samurai shit. So that shit got me, bro. I love
That one Korean
assassin shit.
movie that Spike
Shit,
Lee.
Ninja Assassin is by far one of my favorite ninja movies.
Dark Lane, you know, Ninja movie.
So the fact that it has assassin
The
in the
Korean
name.
movie that we watched.
Oh wait, no, don't. It's House of Ninjas, but still, knowing that it's ninjas, bro,
Yeah.
I gotta get hip.
Remember when they put dude in prison, but he was like really in an apartment.
Old Dogs.
Old Dog.
You ever watch Old Dogs?
Nah.
Man, all right. So, dude used to fuck with like the Korean mob.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to leave. They really wasn't with it, but they pretty much like, all right. They let him leave, but they set him up, kidnap him, and they lock him in a room for 20 years. Here's the kicker. There's a TV. The only thing on the TV is one channel of a girl dancing.
Mm-hmm.
So he ends up getting this parasocial relationship with the person on the TV because he's starting to go insane. Like, they'll pump the room with gas, put him to sleep, make him start over again. He ends up getting out. Like, it got crazy action in it. He finds the girl.
Mm-hmm.
They fall in love. Then it kind of gets sick.
What's that shit called?
It's called Old Dogs.
Old Dogs?
Old Dogs. One of the
Old
two.
Dogs.
Yeah, it is Old Dog or Old Dog.
Old Boy.
Old Boy. That's
Hey, make sure you send that to me because I ain't gonna lie to you. That's one I'm gonna have to check out. And to be honest with you, by the way you describe it, I may be able to get my shorty on that shit.
Yeah, but what's crazy about it is it's like different versions of it. Because it's like there's another version where dude got put inside this room for 20 years because when he was little, when he was younger in school, he witnessed one of his classmates kissing or having sex with his sister.
Yup.
Some incest shit, you feel me?
Yeah.
So they found out that he was the one who saw it, and the sister killed herself or something. And so the brother had this deep remorse for his classmate who saw this shit. Like, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why he locked him up for 20 years type shit, and then made him have sex with his own daughter.
Hold on, what?
That was really.
I was trying to leave that part out because I wanted y'all to see that twist for yourself. Like, that shit blew my mind.
Like a wild ass twist for real. What the fuck?
And bro, dude went ape shit, killing shit with a hammer.
Man.
Like, yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that one out. Please, please send me the name to that one so I got that shit.
I got you. Shoot, I get.
Yeah, it just seemed like other countries really go harder with their entertainment because it's like with American shit, we so free. Like we blowing up shit, we doing whatever we can do, but these other countries, they really have restrictions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they really can't show certain shit or whatever, so they're more creative.
Yeah, I can't even argue with that shit. I can't even argue with that shit.
Like,
And
even Bollywood and even like, you know,
Oh yeah, Bollywood movies.
Man, they got the CGI shit.
Yeah,
Down
pack.
Oh my god.
I know they got comedy shit, bro. They comedy movies be having me rolling.
Man, even African shit, like the Middle Eastern shit, like, you know what I'm saying? All that it's getting good. I know you got to see them African shorts and shit.
Shit, I be watching some of those shorts on YouTube and shit.
Man.
Shit, to be honest with you, bro, some of them short films that they be having on YouTube be top tier.
Mm-hmm.
They actually some of them be having me more intrigued than the movies that I watch. And I be mad as fuck that they only be like 10 minutes, 4 minutes long. By the time that shit ends, I'm like, yo, ain't no fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, is there a part 2? That shit a dead ass at me looking and can't find shit.
Now you know you doing some good work. If you can make something good in 4 minutes.
Bruh. And they really do, bruh. I can send y'all a few of them, bruh. There was one that had me where it's like shorty mom went on vacation or some shit, and her mom went on vacation or some shit, and shorty got home from school. Her mom calls her, no. Her mom, she's somebody that looks exactly like her mom, walks in a room and starts talking to her and shit. And she's like, yo, what's up, mom? I thought she was on a trip. And mom was like, nah, I'm back type shit. And, you know, shit seems all cool. And then out of nowhere, she gets a video call from her mom on her computer. And she's like, hold up, mom. How you over there? And she's like, hold up. Who the fuck is this? She go downstairs and as she walks to the kitchen and stuff, and she's looking around, and next thing you know, you see this bitch peek around the corner like this on some crazy shit. Yo, and then that shit just ends. I'm like, oh nah, ain't no way you just stop right there. Cause they build up and everything was so cold, bro. Like them two shorts be top tier, bro.
Like shit, I've been watching these Chinese shorts. And it was one, like, all right, dude, father was like the lord of the estate.
Mm-hmm.
He was a bastard child. He was the son of the maid. So that's how he got his status. Like he had an older brother who was full-blooded son of the you know, the head of the household. So they all treated him like shit except for the brother. Well, he ended up getting struck by like lightning or something and end up getting like a boost of strength. So like how can I put this? He ended up almost hurting the brother because he ended up kicking a steel pot and it almost hit the brother. He got scolded for it. Years later, he ended up finding 3 masters. They started teaching him kung fu. They got him wearing like how Goku got his weighted clothes and shit. But it's like steel rods wrapped around his wrist and his legs, like, and they supposed to weigh like 10,000 tons. So everybody thinking
hold on. You said they supposed to weigh what?
Like 10,000 tons. Either 8,000 or 10,000. And so like they all thinking that he weak and shit, ridiculing him. Next thing you know, he ended up doing something. He ended up doing something to his cousin. He smacked his cousin, and like ruptured his eardrum because again he's like strong as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So they talking about cutting off his hands. They like, you lowly scum. How dare you put your hands on him? They're like, you know what? How we gonna solve this? We don't want no apology, man. We gonna take your hands from you. and so like, he's like, nah, fuck that. He's like, man, y'all ain't taking nothing. His mom comes in, smacks him. And she's like, no, you listen to what they say. If this is your punishment, this is what you have to do.
Yeah.
He's looking at her like, man, you bugging, but I have more respect for you than anybody. So he started listening and shit. His brother comes in like, no, like, uncle, calm down. Like, we have a whole kingdom like get together thing where different households come together to show their skills and get indicted into the cloud sect. So they was like, man, he's already been signed up, already signed his name. Like, if you take his hands, he can't participate, and it looks bad on our family. So they was like, all right, this comes in 3 days. He's like, but if you fail, your hands is mine. He walks out, he mad. His mom tell him like, all right, look, we gotta leave. Like, they gonna take your hands. They probably gonna kill me. He's like, I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you, but I can't leave. I'm gonna follow through with this. He get to the test site. The rival household, bro, they only got one dude. They like, yeah, man, he the best. He's the Mike Tyson of this world. Like, man, you see him, you ain't gonna see no more. Like, and man, he held up to his word. Like, man, he was acing all the tests. The final test was like a one-on-one fight. He's so cocky. He's like, bring them all at me. He ended up taking out three of old boy's family members. Like, so he ended up going like, man, you know what? He's like, you and me then, let's go. He takes off his, like, nah, you know what? They start fighting. He getting his ass whooped, and his masters pop up like, take off your weights. He take them off. He's like, now show him. Bro, he started hitting him with some crazy shit. Like, dude leaking. He's like, man, is this really how strong he's been? Everybody in shock. His brother, on the other hand, is like, I was trying to tell y'all, like, man, don't doubt him. Long story short, the master of the cloud set show up. They try to flip the story to make it seem like old boy was the bad guy. The cloud set leader was like, all right, you know, your family about to get kicked out, and we about to kill you. His masters popped up again. Like, he's like, man, nah. The cloud set master noticed the masters was like, oh shoot, start bowing and shit. These niggas was was the original master of the set teacher. So that ended up making their new student the new master of the sect. He became the grand master. So he was above everybody at that point.
What's this shit called?
It was on YouTube that I watched. I had to watch it sub.
That shit actually sounds hard, bro. You saying this is a short?
Yeah, it was a short, but altogether it's like 2 hours long.
Oh, I'll watch that. I mean, that's not technically a short, but you know.
When I find it, I'll send it to you.
Definitely.
What about what's it called? First Ninja or 100 Men? Remember, like, dude.
Oh, 100.
No, dude was like, he looked like he was a girl, but this dude was crazy with the swords. Like he'd come through and he'd kill 100 men, right? So motherfuckers was looking for him, and he seek refuge in this town.
You talking about Ronan Kenshin?
Ronan Kenshin,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that live action.
That shit's hard. That shit is hard.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ronan Kenshin, bro.
Which that's the live action you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
I started that shit. I started it because I seen the actual like animated series and shit, like the anime, and then I think Steve actually told me to check out the live action if I'm not mistaken. So I ended up starting that shit. I think I'm on like 4 or 5 episodes in, but that shit's hard, bro. That shit is hard, and I always love the concept of the.
It's called Legend of the Bastard Son.
What's it called?
Legend of the Bastard Son.
All right, send that one to me too. Now back to these K dramas, cause we done got on topic. All right, went to YouTube Shorts and shit. What's another one, Steve? What's another one you got for us?
Let me go to my list.
Cause I got a lot.
100.
We got the Brothers Sons.
Oh yeah.
Hard.
Oh yeah, that was.
We got Sweet Home. I mean, Sweet Home. Top fucking tier. Chris, you'll fuck with that one. Fuck with that one. Shit. What was
My Name? Y'all see My Name?
You know what? I put that in my list too.
I haven't seen that one yet.
That's in my list.
Yeah, that's in my list.
On like some John Wick shit, low key.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to watch that one.
That's one I definitely want to watch.
I know I can't pronounce this one. It's spelled ITAEWON Class, but this one seems pretty interesting. Like I want to behold you on it.
Which one?
It's called Itaewon Class. It's about I guess a girl who plays a grieving ex-con working. No, it's about a guy who plays a grieving ex-con working to avenge his family in a social forward adaptation of a popular webtoon. So just that alone, I was like, all right, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, that does sound intriguing. Now, Chris and Heath, are y'all into zombie shit?
Yeah.
All of Us Are Dead. That's one y'all gotta check out.
I seen that.
You did?
Bro, that shit's so good.
All right. So there we go. Now I got someone who can actually say something about that as well. Cause Steve was saying he ain't big into zombie shit either, but
yeah, I'm not really
like. I'm not gonna lie. You don't even have to be into zombies to watch it. It's just a good watch overall.
There we go. Look, it's an overall good watch, bro. Like that.
Like you cannot go wrong with All of Us Are Dead. I think that was my first K drama too.
It's pretty much this classroom of kids pretty much get stuck into a school. They're in the middle of school, and then some shit breaks out specifically at their school in that area, and they get trapped. And now while they're pretty much trying to eliminate all these motherfucking the government's trying to eliminate all these zombies, planning on bombing this bitch and saving the hostage, saving people ahead of time. These motherfuckers get forgotten about. Man, look, it's a tough ass story, bro. The watch was extremely worth it. Like I was telling Steve earlier, when it comes to zombie shit, it plays a factor on whether it's intriguing enough or not. Cause like a lot of zombie movies are played out. I don't watch them shits a lot, but like if you talk about some shit like World War Z, it gives you a different view of zombies and shit like that. And that shit was hard as fuck to me. Like World War Z, you got all these zombies damn near working together to achieve what the fuck they want, which is to get your healthy ass fuck up out of there. To a point where there was literally like what, a little 8-year-old kid or a little kid around that age that had that was sick. These motherfuckers dead ass like running right past this nigga at like 20 miles an hour damn near, not even giving a fuck about this kid because he's sick. They don't want nobody that's sick. They looking for healthy motherfuckers. So it gave a totally different aspect to zombies. They were definitely not the normal zombies you used to, because these motherfuckers is footing it. These motherfuckers is climbing over each other to climb 50-foot walls and some more shit. So that one was one of those zombie movies that to me was extremely top tier, and one of those ones that if you're not into zombie movies, regardless of anything, that one will fucking fuck with you. That one will fear you the fuck out. Trust. So when I talk about zombie shit, I'm only gonna reference it if it's actually one that I think is really worth it, and All of Us Are Dead is on that list.
Okay.
Train to Busan is on that list too, probably.
Which one?
Train to Busan.
I haven't seen that one. I haven't even heard of that one.
I scrolled.
Really?
I seen it when I was trying to add to my list, because I seen it when I saw I think it was Bullet Train of Explosions or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that seems interesting. So that you recommended Train to Busan, I'm about to put that on my list now.
Yeah, it's a good watch.
Give me a rundown. What's it about?
So there's a breakout like near the station, and they're trying to escape on this train, but somebody that's infected winds up on the train. And so now we have all these different carts of people trying to, get away from the infection, trying to figure out who's infected before they get infected.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I watched it a while ago, so I don't really remember it that well, but the main character is a dad that has a kid. And his main objective the whole movie is just to get his kid, as far away from them as possible. And so that's what we covered during the movie, is navigating through the train, trying to stay away from anyone that's possibly infected.
See, the fact that it's following a pop's trying to keep his kids safe, that gives me the intention that it's probably gonna have a lot better story than some with just a regular person trying to keep themselves alive. Because at that point, you got someone that's actually putting in a lot more effort towards his goal. To me, so that's something that may intrigue me. I definitely check that shit out. Honestly, I will say you haven't steered me wrong yet. Ain't none of y'all niggas steered me wrong yet. So I put my faith in what y'all say.
Love to hear that.
Shoot, another show I haven't seen yet, but it seems interesting. It seems like something you and your girl can watch, though. It's called Mr. Plankton.
Mr. Plankton?
Yeah.
All right, out the gate, the name got my attention. Out the gate.
It's about some guy who ended up getting diagnosed with some, I guess I don't know if it's a life, benign type illness, or if it's something that's just gonna just set him back in the long run. But it's pretty much sends his life into chaos, and somehow he reunites with his ex-girlfriend.
I don't think I'm reading this. I don't think he just so happily reunited. As I'm reading this description, it says, in this lighthearted romance series, a man learns he has months to live, kidnaps his ex-girlfriend, and then searches for his biological father, which actually intrigues me. Do you feel you got a couple months to live and you just kidnap your ex?
That's crazy, because it doesn't even give me that. It doesn't even give me that description. So,
yo, it dead ass says that on my screen. It says has a couple months to live, comma, kidnaps his girlfriend, comma, and searches for his biological father.
That's wild. Yeah, that's definitely in my list.
That sounds like, from reading the description, it says lighthearted romance, but it seems like it's probably like a rom-com, which I'm all for. I'm all for romantic comedy shit. Me, I'm not big into just watching romantic shit. You know, I don't even really watch romantic comedies too much, but you know, I love sitting there watching them with my shorty. So that seems like it's up that alley. So I would definitely check that shit out. Look, babe, Steve put us on a show called Mr. Plankton.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Plankton. Yeah, yeah, like the SpongeBob Plankton, but it's not. It ain't got nothing to do with SpongeBob.
Oh, no, I know.
But yeah, that name caught my attention. It seems like it's a romantic comedy, so that's one we can check out. But one that I really plan on checking out, the name is completely different than the vibe that the cover gives off. With shit like that intrigue the fuck out of me. It's just like seeing a 7-foot nigga named Tiny. That shit don't make sense. It's like, nigga, how the fuck you get that name? You know, it's intriguing.
Yeah.
And to me, the show is called Happiness, and the cover don't fit that shit whatsoever.
I saw that.
That my attention.
Yeah, that shit looks hard. I want to watch it.
Yeah,
just added it to my
that
list
one's
like
one
5
that I
minutes
gotta
ago.
check out.
Yeah.
Another Korean drama that was recommended to me that I slept on. I'm still sleeping on it for real. But since I'm starting to get back into them, I'm definitely gonna watch it. It's called Strong Girl Nam Soon.
Strong Girl Nam Soon.
Yeah. It's based off an anime, right?
Either an anime or a web series.
It might be a webtoon. I saw the first episode, I think, a while ago.
From what you can remember, was it like worth a watch?
Yeah, it's like it's like heavy on the comedy, and it's a lot of like satire kind of scenes.
I like satire.
It
Yeah,
reminds me of
that
One
type of
Punch
vibe
Man,
from
you know?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ah, shit, hold on. Okay. Send me the name so I have that, because One Punch Man is actually one of my favorite fucking animes. So you saying that shit got me. Like, just saying that by itself got me. I don't need to hear shit else. I don't need to hear shit else about it. Look, let me put it in my list right now.
There's another zombies one I want to watch called Peninsula. It's new on Netflix right now.
Look, that got a main female role too, which means my shorty would love that. Yup, we're gonna check that out. I appreciate that one.
Yeah.
But it's time for the main event of the night.
Oh my God.
Because we only got like 12 minutes left of the podcast. We gotta discuss this.
Look, I'm actually super excited to talk about this. The one we talking about is Weak Hero. Weak Hero. Yo, if you haven't checked that shit out, please watch that shit. Like, I don't even know how to really like describe this shit, but the main character is a very all right. So this is how I perceive the main character in season 1. To me, it starts off with the main character being someone who really keeps to himself. He's gonna stand on 10 toes on what he believes in his personal space and his belongings, but he keeps to himself. He ain't got no bonds like that. He's super fucking smart though. He's damn near a genius.
He's Naruto if Naruto didn't want friends.
There we go. And you get this kid who And then we'll go to, my favorite character in there. What was his name? Sun
Suho.
or some shit.
Suho.
Yeah, we got the fighter, but which my shorty didn't like him to start off with, which I can somewhat understand.
He was too cocky.
Exactly. I somewhat understand to start off with, but like the more you watch, bro, he genuinely became my favorite. But he's actually a good-hearted nigga, and he has his way of expressing stuff, and it may come off in the wrong way at times. But if you want to ask me to be completely honest with you, Bumsock U is just
fuck
a bitch.
him. Fuck him.
He was a bitch from the start.
Fuck him.
I mean, I don't give a fuck how he.
I mean, from name alone, it shows you he was a sucker.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck how he felt about none of that shit anyway. So when he was getting into his feelings, I just felt like niggas.
And you know what? I'm gonna be real. In the beginning, when Bumsuck came along, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. But this is my second watch through when it comes to Weak Hero, because I finished it already.
Yeah,
I started to subtly notice how he reacted to certain things. He was always fucked up.
Yeah, bro. Nigga, like the moment that everything started to like register to me about this nigga was when he got mad at bro, like, yo, get your arm off me, bro. About that.
Nah, it was before that.
Went out there and
it was when he
pulled the money out his wallet. Bruh, I already
when he spazzed out on old girl for answering the phone.
Bruh.
You were surrounded by people that you know can whoop ass.
Bruh. Like come on.
And the main character likes stabbing people.
Bruh. But then again, you also start to sense that shit and see the shit the moment Shorty popped up. Like, he was a hater from the start, bro. He was a bitch from the start. Like, nigga, how are you gonna say that she fucked up everything, nigga, when ultimately them niggas ain't treat you no differently?
Nope.
Nigga, just someone else part of the squad, bro.
And what made me so mad about Bumsuck was the fact that he kept trying to blame Suho for talking about why you keep bossing me around, dragging me around. You started following him. You came to him for help. Exactly. He didn't tell you to continue to stick around. He treated you to food. He just asked you to help him out with his job that one time. Did not keep making you do it. Like,
exactly.
He acted like he wanted Suho to be his boyfriend.
Damn, like, bro, like he was on dick the whole time, bro. And then, bro, I don't think you understand, bro. I damn near stopped watching the show when I thought they killed that nigga off, bro.
Oh no, I had to continue.
Bro, I put this on everything I love, bro. I damn near stopped watching the show right then and there, bro. Like that episode, which was one episode before the very last episode, bro. I damn near stopped watching it. I was like, no, cool.
The funny story, when I first started watching Weak Hero, I hit play. For some odd reason, it started on episode 8. I had to stop it instantly. Like, hold on.
Yo.
Went back.
That's fucked up.
It started on episode 3. I'm like, no, this is not it.
That's a fucked up place to start on.
But once I finally got to episode 1 and start watching it, I was so locked in that you could not. I stopped watching, and you know this is a big thing for me. I stopped watching anime. Yeah, as in, I was so locked in. I let all the episodes for Fire Force, One Piece, Windbreaker, like all the episodes the shows that we talked about on the previous podcast. Like, I let those build up. Even though it only took me 2 days to watch this. Like, I'm behind on One Piece, and I told you I watched that religiously.
That's sick.
Bro. Oh my God. Season 2. Don't get me started, because they started strong and they're continuing strong.
Man, now this is the one thing that I actually didn't like about the end of season 1, bro. bro was in a coma, but and they kept letting us know they was in a coma, but they kept referencing the shit as if
he was up,
like he was dead, bro.
Nah.
And that's the shit that was fucking with me. I'm like, bro, why y'all keep like kind of referencing like this nigga ain't gonna make it? Like, yo, like y'all plan on killing him off.
Yeah.
You don't see him, but they do reference that he's still in that coma type shit. So I'm truthfully hoping to fucking God that he pops the fuck back up. But I don't want to like get my hopes too high, especially because I got people that I'm fucking with this season 2 already. I'm only 3 episodes in, but yeah,
I'm gonna tell you, season 2 follows through. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Episode 8 of season 1 though was peak. Like they gave us exactly what we wanted. Him finally getting his retribution on everybody who fucked with him. He literally ended old boy's career. He's never gonna fight again. What he did to Suho, he's never gonna do it again. Like,
bro, that's a rider, bro. Like, that's the type of homies that you want on your side. Like, if you want us, like, that's a Zoro. That is a Zoro, bro. And if y'all heard me say this shit in what episode 2, Zoro is the hardest and the greatest right hand man that anime has ever seen. That the world has ever seen, bro. There has never been a better right hand man to ever exist. And I put that on everything I love. I will argue that shit. We could box over that shit.
Bro, hey, I got your back on that.
Yeah, like that's some shit I box with. What? Nah. Zoro is the greatest right hand man to live. Like, if you want to be a right hand man, go watch One Piece.
And another thing,
Zoro.
I'm gonna add this too. Luffy is the ideal character as a friend because 1, he got your back, but 2, he gonna let you fight your own battles. But he's still gonna be there just in case shit get hairy. Like, he will jump in if you fall.
And right or wrong, he got your back. He's gonna stand behind you, and he's gonna support whatever the fuck you want to do. Whatever the fuck you want to do, he is gonna support you, and he's gonna be right there.
Facts.
That
all you gotta do is just is explain it to him.
Exactly.
He ain't gonna understand it depending on what it is, but as long as you have a dream, he's like, follow that shit.
Exactly. And he may disagree with you on some shit, but shit, y'all may duke it out one time, but shit, real friends, real friends fight sometimes. I mean, that's just the way of life, It's just sometimes you gotta get your point across, and for 2 hard-headed motherfuckers, that's the way to get that shit done. Shit, at that point, let your hands do the talking for you. At the end of the day, we're gonna be cool at the end. I just need you to understand that this is the message that I'm trying to get across. And this is the only way that we could get this shit across at this point in time. So shit happens. But nonetheless, he's right there for him every time, man.
Every time.
Every fucking time. And so that's how I see the main character of My Hero. He, in my eyes,
you mean Weak Hero?
Yeah, Weak Hero. Damn, I said My Hero. Fucking shit. Look, I've been watching that shit a little bit all over lately. So
I've been watching Vigilante and Vigilante.
Look, me watching Vigilantes made me want to put my girl on One Hero so bad. Being one of my favorite animes, like, so I had to start that shit with her.
But if you haven't checked out Weak Hero, that is #1 recommended.
Yeah. Out of everything that you've heard today, anything that we've recommended,
I mean,
that right there is the one.
It would literally send you on a tailspin of emotions, and you
literally
will not be displeased. You will fall in love with every character except for Bumsuck, But any
Fuck
other
Bum
villain
Sock.
character you would love.
Fuck
Bum
Bum
Sock is a
Sock.
sucker ass nigga. And
Hey,
if
I
I
ain't
had a
even
friend
gonna
like
lie.
him, ain't nobody stopping me from whooping his ass.
If any of y'all agree with Bum Sock, please post this in the comments, or if you watch next time, yo, comment there too. Cause I promise you, I'm gonna find your location.
Sure, you can see me, man. We can handle it like Weak Hero.
I'm
I
trying to tell
bring
you,
my
though,
niggas, you bring yours. We gonna get it in.
if anybody supports Bum Sock, use a bitch too. That's all I gotta say. And I appreciate my time with y'all. Yo, Chris, it sounds like Chris knocked the fuck out
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
he done.
But yo, it was good having you, Heath. I
All right.
appreciate you for actually joining the show.
No, I appreciate y'all. That was fun.
Sure, let
Look,
us know you ever want to jump back in, man.
yeah, you definitely got to get in when we doing a anime topic. But we got so in tune with the K
Drama.
drama before this shit popped
Yeah,
up.
we had to
Where
talk
we
about
get
them. Like,
towards. Which I
Yeah,
ain't
man.
even go through all the K dramas that I really could have went through, but like there'll
Honestly, I'm
be
not tapped into K dramas like that. I gotta lock in.
see,
yo
I
look,
wasn't either, but watching Hellbound and Squid Games is what really like had me like, you know what? Let me see what else they got.
Yeah.
And every now and then I find something like Weak Hero and I stick to it.
Yep.
look, Keith. I could dead ass send you a nice little. I could send you a list of some really good ones, and I promise you, not one of them will disappoint you.
Send me all that shit, bro.
I got you, bro. I promise you, I got you. I'll send that shit right now. Well, I'll send that shit when we get off the podcast.
All right, bet.
All right.
True, but that's episode 4 of Arc 1, the beginning. We discussed Weak Hero and just about any K drama we could think of. But if anybody else got any suggestions, put it in the comment. Even if it's not during the live, we will greatly appreciate whatever you suggest to us. Like we
Factual.
love it all.
Yep.
Factual. Appreciate y'all, man. See y'all on the next show.
God bless.
Peace.